Which half A engine's going to rip the best? Well, we're going to find out. These are 051 Cox TeeDees. I've done a mild rebuild on them, and we're going to run them. So this is number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. I'm running 2 head shims, and I'm going to use an APC 5x3 prop and also the black kind of standard, somewhat flexible one. These were all used engines, various states of janky stuff done to them. So I'm excited. I've brought them back. They're all in running condition. So let's go find out how well they're going to do. Here's the winner. It ripped the fastest and held the most consistent, highest RPM as well, which was roughly around, it was hovering around 22,000 RPM pretty steadily, and then it peaked out at 23,000 and change, let's call it. I don't know, maybe my RPM gauge with the light was kind of giving it some problems, but I'm pretty comfortable with the numbers I'm seeing here. This guy, so kind of the manufacturer, we kind of come, this is what they say the typical kind of RPM you're going to get out of these guys. And so 21,000 on a 5x3. We can see we've pretty much beat that on every single one of these engines, which makes me really happy. Kind of indicates that the mild tune-ups I did and polishing cranks and stuff all had some benefits, and that this engine manufacturer doesn't overstate what these things can do. So super enthused. They're all good rippers. The only one that was kind of, I might have to fiddle with a little bit more is this guy. I don't think the ball and socket joint reset was sufficient, and it was, the limiter wasn't working at all on the needle valve. It was just freewheeling away. So I just I did my best to get a steady tune and at least salvage the run. I gotta say, these things are very difficult to start. I had a hard time getting them to run the correct direction. Basically, this was no dice. It wasn't heavy enough. It would just consistently start backwards, and kind of salvage the time that I had. I threw the APC. It's a bit heavier, and but it didn't quite, like, it mounted good, but it vibrated. Like, this is balance and stuff. You can have a look at the video and see them kind of wobble with this prop on there. Have a look at the nose cone there. I don't know if it's a mating surface thing or exactly what, but this one didn't vibrate nearly as much if you could get it to run. I only got it to work on this guy. The rest of them I couldn't get it started the correct direction, so I don't know. My arm was getting sore, and all that fun trying to start these little engines with snow outside. It wasn't super duper cold, but it was like 5 above degrees C. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. There'll be a few pictures here of just some comparisons of before and after crank polishing. I also have a disassembled medallion, so you can kind of see the cutout in the crank and the difference between the medallion and the TeeDee's crank. The TeeDee is quite more aggressive. But yeah, bye for now.